You're tuned into Bibblin, a show where two weary travellers journey down the winding and often mystical road that is the King James Holy Bible.
1611 edition.
We learn.
We laugh.
We live.
We love.
We languish.
We listen.
We litigate.
We lemon.
But most of all, we try to read the wordy words.
And not just some of them.
All of them.
Okay, yeah. How do you start something like this? That's the question I need to ask you. I mean, you can't really just start with Genesis 1:1.
Holy Bible is right down. Keep telling you, I say the Holy Bible is.
The Holy Bible, containing the Old and New Testaments, translated out of the original tongues and with the former translations diligently compared and revised.
A bit of difficulty there, didn't you, mate?
That's a hard word, diligently. Never read that out, I don't think, written down.
The dudes didn't even write this. This is like
No, this isn't.
The bookbinders wrote this.
No, this is just a bunch of British dudes, I reckon, just translating it, putting on interwebs for us to read. Set forth in 1611 and commonly known as the King James Version.
I'm excited. What do I say? The Old Testament. Oh. The first book of Moses, called Genesis. 1. The creation. 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. 1:2. Right. Little did we know at the time of recording, there's actually a very strict format to reading the Bible.
One must always read the full chapter name and verse number before embarking upon the wordy words reading. What fools.
Episode 2 is on point in this regard, whereas this episode isn't.
Please forgive our sins.
Bibblin. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. 1:3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Are we just going to continue on this?
I don't know, mate.
Just keep going. Okay, right, yeah.
The format already, have we?
No.
How about we just keep going, I suppose. Just read the Bible.
That's enough of a premise, I suppose. Well, back to it then. Genesis 1:4. And God saw the light, and that it was good. No, it's in italics was that it was good. And God divided the light from the from the darkness. God divided the light from the darkness.
And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night.
You missed
Oh yeah. Genesis 1:5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. 1:6. And God and God said, "Let there be a oh fuck me, this is gonna be hard. A firmament in the midst of We're gonna learn a lot of words doing this, I tell you that. Where the fuck
It's
do we
as
get
much
to?
a dictionary as it is a religious text.
Yeah. They've always said that.
Do you know how many words there are in the Bible?
Thousands.
Fair enough.
Well, we saw a minute ago that there was like 2,400 pages.
Yeah.
So I guess fucking loads of
It's
words.
probably a lot of words, isn't it?
Are we swearing in this podcast or
I
not?
think we've kicked that one out.
We have sworn.
Yeah. You can bleep it out,
Yeah, it's possible.
but it is possible.
We'll figure that out.
Whoever's listening will know whether we went to the effort of bleeping it out.
Yeah, they will know. We don't know.
Wow.
1:6. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Whew, some heavy shit. 1:7. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
Hang on, what do you
Pause.
think a firmament is?
I couldn't tell you. Even based on the context, I could not tell you what a firmament is.
No, I haven't even the slightest idea.
Are we gonna try and look that up as we
No,
go?
no, maybe
and, like
like-
learn
like-
the word, or
I don't think
not?
we should look it up. I think
Okay.
we should like completely come to our own conclusions about like
Okay.
what it is.
All right, cool.
So if you've got an idea what it might be, maybe we could go through this now.
Yeah, like some kind of like a business term. So it's like a lawyer firm, like like a lawyer firm, that sort of thing.
In the beginning, there was the firmament.
It's like
making money out of
it's
poor
like
folks.
like a big business, maybe like a,
Yeah,
a
okay.
firmament,
A firmament.
like a lawyer firmament.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe like a group of lawyers.
Okay. You don't just start. You don't start with one lawyer. You start with a whole firmament of lawyers.
Yeah, firmament of lawyers. It's the plural term for lawyers.
Right. Okay.
That's what I reckon.
Multiple lawyers.
Multiple lawyers.
In the beginning, what was it separating themselves from water?
Oh, the line is, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
So, right, okay. So this firm like stands out above all other firms
Yeah.
of lawyers.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know about your
Yeah.
take, but
Is it not something like just like stuff, like solid stuff, like separating itself from the rest of it, which isn't stuff. Like
Yeah, could
like
definitely be
like
that.
all things, like
definitely.
yeah.
I think you got it.
Okay, cool. Well,
That actually makes more sense in the context.
I feel like this should be a scoring game.
Okay. Are you winning the Bible?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, what is it? 1-7. That's a
good score.
1-7. Well, is that a score? Okay. Yeah.
Well, that could be a good score. Depends on the sport.
Well, it's Bibling. Is that Bible bashing? No.
What? There's none of that going on.
No,
there, alright?
no.
None of that going
We
on. there.
definitely need to like start
Yeah.
by separating ourselves from BBing.
Yeah. We're not going to BB here.
No, there's no BBing.
It's all respect.
Yeah.
We're
all
we're
RSVP.
learning, aren't we? I mean, I've never read the Bible. You've
I've
read the
never
Bible.
read the Bible. No.
We're going to read it from beginning to end, and it'll be educational.
It'll be
at
a
least.
journey.
We've already half learnt the word firmament.
Yeah. I mean, we've come. Well, yeah. We've had some thought on that. What it could be.
Yeah. Not come to a
I mean, one of those
solid
options is
conclusion.
probably right. You have almost convinced me with the lawyers.
I reckon it's a firmament.
Yeah.
Like a firmament of lawyers.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
a bunch of lawyers just chilling at the coffee table.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the coffee table.
The coffee table, yeah. Which he created, what, before the firmament? Or is the firmament part of the coffee? No, is the coffee table part of the firmament?
And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters. So the firmament is just there.
Moving swiftly on. Genesis 1:8. And God called the firmament heaven. Oh, right, there you go. We should have just read like that like half a sentence further, and we would have known exactly what it was. Yeah, okay.
Didn't see that, did I?
1:8. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. 1:9. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. Now, if you're wondering why the accent on land, the additional stress there, that it is in italics. That's not like my own choice of words. Like that wasn't my favourite word in that sentence.
What was?
Dry. I've got to say, yeah, it's a better word than land. That's all I'm saying. I'm not sure whether I should continue doing that all the way through. I don't know how many words are going to be in italics. Like, what if there's whole sections in italics? I don't know how I'd handle that.
Just do a different voice. Just do
A different voice on every italic. I don't know. It's just through the whole thing, right? Okay, like a dream sequence. Yeah. Okay.
One
Yeah.
voice for the italic, one voice for the non.
Oh.
But you can just do your voice
I'm,
for each one.
I'm gonna pick my voice for both, I think. Yeah. 1:10. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. That was italized. It was italized. I gave it a hint. Don't know if you picked up on that, listeners. It was there. Go back and listen again if you didn't hear it. Yeah, on to the next. We are rolling again. We're back in the room, back in the studio, back in the session. Yeah, we're gonna cut that, right? Okay.
Bible sessions.
Bible sessions. Yeah, okay. No, it's not like catchy enough. It needs to have like a real hook to it. We're like, Bible sessions.
Bible Szechuans.
Szechuan Bibles.
Bibles and or sauce.
Yeah, I suppose the sauce is optional.
That's a good name for a podcast.
Anyway, herb yielding seeds.
Oh, yeah, let's start from the
Yeah.
beginning of the thing.
Yeah.
Lost the audio.
I'm just getting back in the flow of it.
I
I'm
don't
just
want the listeners to miss any of this.
no, it's important details. Every word has its own meaning, and it's all integral to each other.
What chapter are we on?
1.
What's that one called?
Genesis 1:12. It's verse 12. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the 1:13. And the evening and the morning were the third day.
And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, and to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons." Not sessions, even slightly. And for seasons and for days and years. I forgot the numbers bit. That was paragraph. Sidebar. That was paragraph 14, just in case you were wondering. Genesis 1:15. And let them.
You haven't done 14. We got to read it. Oh, right. We need to set the ground rules here.
Okay.
Well, we got to read it correctly, or like.
Yeah.
Is that the test? Because I mean, they're short verses.
Yeah.
We should be able to read each verse right.
Definitely.
I mean, as right as we can, as we are able to hear it.
Yeah.
The other one and themselves.
Okay. So I fucked up.
Yeah.
I need to do it again.
Yeah, you need to go back.
Okay, Genesis 1:14, and God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, bollocks, and divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." Oh God, I can't actually read, I don't think. 1:15, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and it was so. So we've done that one. Is that not the same as? Where was the last one that was like that? That was funny. Oh no, that was a different one. The one that I was questioning was, I thought it was the same as 1:7, and God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
Thanks for that recap, Joe. That
Clearly,
was 1:7, if anyone was.
that was
anyone
1:7.
at home was following along.
Yeah, please follow on, guys.
Yeah.
If you can send in the pictures of you reading the book, that'd be great.
We will show them on the radio.
We will show them on the radio. 1:15. Have I done 15?
No, you did
I've done
15,
15.
yeah.
1:16. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also.
Oh, I'm loving that accent on italics.
There was some italics there.
Yeah.
There was some italics there. 1:17. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. 1:18. And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. Maybe a little bit too much on the italics there, I think.
Got a bit far.
I went a little bit far on that one. 1:19. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. There was no italics there. I just put italics in there.
Just going italicing willy-nilly.
1:19. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath light, and fowls that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." I would actually like to know what a firmament is.
He said it was heaven, though. Well, how can you have a firmament of heaven if the firmament is heaven.
Do we need to recap on what we've got so far, do you think?
Oh, if we have to do this every 5 minutes, we're going to be here like forever, literally forever.
We are going to be here forever.
Well, we will, yeah.
And you get to listen to all of it.
Okay, right. What's a firmament? Tell us, God. Yeah, no, look, and God called the firmament heaven. That's Genesis 1:8, guys. Come on.
Keep up.
Keep up. We all remember 1:8. That was right back in the beginning.
That was way back in episode 1.
Episode 1. Part 8. Oh, God, right, okay.
Do you want to take over?
Yeah, I want to see where this is going. Genesis 1:21. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which
Great word. Great word.
I was waiting for a word that sounded like that. I'm surprised it took so long.
I like moveth.
That might be the
might try and use that.
yeah. That's probably a favourite word so far.
Yeah.
That was good. That beats dry. I've got to say.
That's a better word than dry.
Yeah, it is moveth.
Moveth.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
will use that in most sentences from now on.
Yeah. I mean, it's completely applicable as well. 1:21. And God created the great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. 1:22. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the sea, and let fowl multiply in the day. Fuck. All the way to the beginning? Really? Okay. Genesis 1:1.
Game over.
Start again. And let the fowl multiply in the earth. I think that's the seal of approval. Okay. 1:23. And the evening and the morning were the 5th day. 1:24. And God said, Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so.
Sidebar. What do you think the creeping thing is in the context of Genesis 1:24?
It's got to be spiders, I think.
Spiders?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're made then and there? They were like...
Yeah, on the spot. I mean, we started with whales. Great place to start.
Got whales.
Yeah, I mean...
Fowls.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what a fowl is, but there's a lot of them. Like, I don't know, are they extinct now? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm intrigued. Maybe we'll find out later.
Oh, there's a winged fowl.
Oh, winged fowl. So there's 2 types of fowl. There's a regular fowl, and then there's a winged fowl. My favourite's the winged.
Yeah, I like the winged fowl
Yeah.
out of the 2.
What do you think a creeping thing is, Joe?
I think you got it, to be honest, with the spider.
Yeah.
Or
Could be a worm.
maybe a worm.
Worm, maybe.
Creepy.
Pretty creepy.
Creeping.
Creeping. Yeah, that's it. That's the difference.
I don't know where we're at.
No.
Yeah, with the numbers.
Oh man, there was definitely something to do. Oh, I know where we're at because I've just seen a word which is ahead in this following verse, which I think might be our new favourite word in the Bible. Okay, here we go. 1:25. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good.
That's a great word.
Bro,
That's
creepeth?
That's a great word.
Yeah.
Absolutely great word.
All right.
Genesis 1:26. And God said, Let us make the man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion. Dominion?
You got it right like the first second, and maybe even the third time there.
Over the fish of the sea. I'm going to start that again because, it's got to be right, innit?
Yeah.
Genesis 1:26. And God said, Let us make the man in our image, and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Great sentence.
What a sentence.
God was a really smart writer.
Yeah, man.
Really good writer. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Bloody hell, that's a sentence.
Great with his grammar though.
That is a confusing sentence. I'm going to start that one again. Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Whew. Those are some words. Oh, we're on Genesis 2, man.
No, it's still Genesis 1.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just 2 coming up.
2's there.
Yeah, we're still on 28.
Okay. Alright, still Genesis 1, folks. Genesis 1:28.
To the end.
Oh yeah, do not skip to the end. You don't want to ruin this. We're going on a journey here, alright guys? Follow along with your Bibles and we'll get there. It'll take us years, but we'll get there. I mean, you don't know what happened at the end.
I don't know what happens in the middle.
Do you reckon they've got iPhones at the end of the Bible? Has it got to that point?
It's like a story they've been updating.
Yeah,
like,
is that how it works?
year. No, it said at the beginning, man, 1611. That's when they stopped writing the Bible.
Okay, and that's the King James version.
Yeah.
That's where that came
so
from.
I don't think King James would have had an iPhone. Like that's
Okay.
even the one came out like what, like
Some years ago.
2000s or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Good to clear that up in the beginning.
No, we've done that bit. Definitely done that in the beginning part.
Yeah, we've done it in the beginning. I don't know where we're at now. Okay, I think we're on 29. Genesis 1:29, and God said, "Behold."
Nah, man.
No?
28.
We're on 28 still.
Page 28.
Jeez.
It's not
Alright,
there.
okay. Genesis 1:28, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth. Great word still, upon the earth. 1:29, and God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
I love the way you gave God a voice, because it's like, and God said, and then your voice didn't change like slightly. That's like your God voice.
Yeah, man. I mean, God's going to be in this a bit. I have a feeling God's going to be in this quite a bit, so I think it's important that we give him some kind of voice or
Yeah, you know he's going to have a lot of
bit of
backstory.
passion.
Like,
Yeah, I reckon.
yeah, you're going to find out all of his finer points.
Do we find out where God came from in this book?
I think that's one of like the main questions you just do not ask.
Okay.
Like under any circumstances, you don't ask that. Like, that's,
Okay.
yeah,
That's like, you don't do that.
no.
Okay, I've just done it. I mean,
Yeah, we can't ask that too early on. Like maybe that would have been like a good one to come out with at the end. Like that's like the analysis stage.
Yeah,
Here's the
okay.
question we've got, and then there's like, oh no.
yeah, I mean, we don't want to jump ship as well, because we might even find that out at the end.
Yeah,
We really don't know.
yeah. I mean,
That
yeah,
might be
I don't know.
answered.
I don't know what the end is. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Could
How
be a
many-
cliffhanger.
You haven't read the Bible before,
No,
have you?
I've not read the Bible. No.
Yeah, me too.
I want to say I've studied it though.
Yeah, I know some
Yeah.
bits.
Yeah. Sang like hymns and stuff as well in primary school.
Yeah.
That's like, is that Bible?
Yeah, that's taken from, I would suppose. Maybe remixed slightly.
Is like Songs of Praise one of the books of the Bible? Or is it
That's
just feature
maybe
one of
like
the
a modern iteration of the Bible movie.
Right, okay.
They just sing bits from it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that show. That's not homework. We wouldn't recommend watching that. I've tuned in by accident before, and it's yeah. I'm just gonna move on. Genesis 1:30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. 1:31. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the 6th day. Genesis 2. This is it. Well, it's not. It's a bit through the start of it.
Do you want to recap what we've learned or anything like that?
Oh, man.
Chapter.
After each chapter, do we get a lot of chapters in each?
Genesis 1.
Yeah, that is an achievement, I think.
Genesis 2, do we want to like figure out what we've learned? Or,
Sort of like
talk
put it
about
all together.
Or are we just smashing through it? Just reading?
No, I suppose there's no rush. It's I mean, it's always going to be there. It's been there for however long it's been, since 1611. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. You guys are all going to keep listening. Genesis 1 was... it's been my favourite chapter so far.
Yeah, same, definitely. Cool.
It's great that we got like that basic understanding of like where we come from.
I would really like to know what the word firmament means.
It did leave a lot of questions and not many answers.
No answers in Genesis 1.
No.
I mean, it explains the absolute beginning.
Yeah.
First there was nothing.
And then there was a firmament.
There was a couple of firmaments jumping about.
A lot of water. I got the impression of water. Like,
Yeah,
literally
water.
just all water.
Trees. There was a lot of
But was there a whale?
seeds.
There was seeds. Yeah, all of this came
All of this came in.
on. It was like dry land, but then the seeds and the whales came,
Yeah.
and then the herbs turned to meat.
Yeah, like a tree turned into meat or something. Something like that.
Yeah. It's like, how deep do you want to go with this analysis? Like,
I think we should just keep going.
okay. Delve deeper into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
the-
Favorite verse? Hit me.
The battery on this is about to die, so I reckon we should just...
We got just time for this last segment then.
Genesis
Yeah.
1 analysis.
Genesis 1 in a nutshell. Like,
So, I mean, still, firmament. It would be great to know what it is, because
it's a question in all of our minds.
Genesis 1 was filled with firmaments, and I think to have any sort of basic understanding of Genesis 1, you should know what firmament means.
Yeah.
So maybe our analysis would be a little bit more smart.
How many times does firmament appear in Genesis
We
1?
can count them. I think we've got time for that.
We could probably count them.
We did not have time for that. What's up, Bibblers? Just wanted to congratulate you on making it through episode 1.
Well done. There are many, 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 many more to come. So pull out your listening glasses and check back next Sunday.
Brackets.
The holiest of days.
Close those brackets.
At 9.
What, in the morning?
No, of course not. 9 in the afternoon. Thanks for bibbling.